That is a very good question, Elaine, and I'll approach it like this, and then let these other men and women of God jump in. The first answer is this: where do people go when they accidentally kill themselves? That depends on whether or not they have accepted Jesus Christ as their personal Lord and Savior. Now, you know, the Bible makes it plain that God loved the world so much, John 3:16, that whosoever believes in him, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Verse 17 says, for God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. And, you know, we're born into sin. We've all committed sin. That's why we need a Savior, and that's why Jesus came. So, assuming that the person that you're describing had accepted Jesus as their personal Lord and Savior and put their faith and trust in what he did on the cross, I would say this is a tough question, and honestly, the truth is none of us really know the answer to that because we're not God today and we're not the judge. But I'll say this: I believe that the Lord looks at people's hearts, and just because, and I'm not making an excuse for sin, I'm not making an excuse for addiction, but just because someone battled, you know, like you said, for example, drug addiction, and they had a relationship with the Lord, but this is something they battled and they died of an overdose, that does not mean that they automatically go to hell. Now, that's just what I believe. Other people may disagree, but I believe it's a heart issue, and it's about where someone is at with the Lord. Have they accepted Jesus? Is all of their faith and trust in him? And I'll use this example quickly. I have a relative that was a relative by marriage who knew the Lord and loved the Lord, but battled heroin addiction their whole adult life. And sadly, several years ago, they died of an overdose accidentally. And at the funeral, the minister that shared and that did the funeral read from this relative's journal. And in that daily journal, this diary that she had, she was crying out to the Lord the days leading up to her overdose, telling Jesus that she was sorry, telling Jesus that she loved him, asking him to help her overcome this. I personally believe that she's in heaven because she accepted the Lord, and this is something she was struggling with. And you know what? People don't like to talk about this, but here's the truth. A lot of people battle different things. Different people have different struggles. Some people, you know, I know some preachers who eat too much. They're addicted to food. That's just the honest truth. They commit gluttony. I don't believe God's going to send them to hell because they're battling in that area. And so, again, none of us really know the answer. The Lord is the judge. But I don't believe that just because someone dies of an overdose or dies from something accidentally, that it automatically sends them to hell.
If you liked what you saw, make sure to like that video and comment below. Hit the subscribe button for more content uploaded weekly.